Everyone, it's Monique Renewed. Welcome back for another video. Long time no see. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have maybe saw that I announced that I was taking a break from posting on social media and YouTube, but now I am back and I'm excited to start this new series, which I'm thinking about calling it the Big Sister in Christ Advice Series. So it's going to be geared towards more teenagers, Christian young girls who just need help. So be sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram for updates. And yeah, let's get into the video. So this week's video is going to be about 8 things I wish I knew as a teenager. Now, being a teenager is not easy. I would especially think nowadays. For me, I sought a lot of advice from online websites like kidshealth.org. Being the 29-year-old I am now and living through some of the experiences I've gone through, if I could tell my 15-year-old self some things, it would be this. Advice number 1, do not set expectations in your head for others. So what I mean by this is, like, I would set expectations in my head for how I think my friends should act or how I expected like close family members to act. And when things didn't turn out the way I thought it should, I would get really like disappointed. But I've come to learn that you shouldn't set expectations, for one, because it's not fair to the other person. You really don't know what they're going through. And number 2, people are bound to disappoint you, whether you set the expectation or not. Do not let that completely destroy you or crush your hopes and all this stuff. It is okay to move past disappointments, because I'm pretty sure there have been times where you've disappointed others, and it is okay to move past those hurts and disappointments. Advice number 2, it is possible to have a relationship with God outside of church. Now, as a teenager, I did not have a relationship with God. I didn't really know who he was. I went to church for a couple of years when I was like 7. And that was about it. And I mentioned in my How God Drew Me Closer to Him video that I didn't really get to know him until like my late 20s, which is okay. I just wish I had a relationship with him when I was younger. It would have probably helped me better understand the world we live in and how to handle certain situations and relationships with other people. And it's nice to see nowadays that teenagers are striving to have a relationship with God on their own and not just like in church or based on their parents and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wish I would have had that for myself when I was younger. Number 3, this is a huge one. Find out who you are as a person, as an individual, outside of your friends, outside of your family. I see a lot of teenagers nowadays, like, they're in cliques and stuff like that, and their identity is formed based on who their friends are, and they only do things because their friends want to do it. And it's like, I'm just now even starting to get to know myself as a person, get to find out what you like as an individual, what you don't like, what are your hobbies, your talents, your passion. Get to know yourself outside of other people, outside of your parents, outside of your friends. This will really help you in the long run, especially if you're trying to find a career or a passion that you want to do for your life. You have to get to know you first before anything. So get to know you based on who God says you are in the Bible. The book of Ephesians is a good place to start. And by just finding out who you are as a person, spend some time with yourself. Get to know yourself, because this is crucial. Advice number 4, do not let bullies make you feel insecure. This is a very complicated topic. It deserves a whole video by itself. And it's really easier said than done, but you have to come to the realization that bullies are broken, insecure people that do not know how to properly express themselves, in my opinion. Because I feel like, yes, hurt people, but not every hurt individual goes on to pick on other people just cause. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody does that. I feel like people who are happy and secure with themselves do not find any reason to bully or pick on others. And this is why it's important to get to know yourself, because if anybody tries to tell you who you are besides who God says you are in the Bible and besides who you know you are as an individual, then you know it's not accurate. And 9 times out of 10, bullies have unresolved issues in their own heart and they're looking for an outlet to take it out on. You'll realize that they have their own insecurities or they're going through their own stuff and issues, but they try to hide it and then they try to lash out on people they feel like they could do that too. And this is why advice number 5 is important. Speak up for yourself. This is something I am learning how to do to this very day. Is learning how to speak up myself and saying no. And I know this stems from my childhood. I grew up in a household where there was it was very hostile, a lot of fighting, so that rendered me very unconfrontational. I do not like confrontation. So whenever something happens that I don't like, I tend to not say anything about it, and I really do not like that, and I'm working on it right now. And it's good to develop this as a teenager, especially if you're being bullied, is to learn how to speak up for yourself, because literally those bullies, they will not stop unless you do. If you feel as though the situation is not really that serious, you feel like you can let it go without it bothering you, just let it go. If you feel like it is serious and you're going to be bothered by this, then you might as well just speak up for yourself. Number 6, seek a mentor or a counselor. When I was younger, I wish I had a mentor. The purpose of a mentor is to help guide you and support you. Basically, they've probably most likely been in similar situations as you have and they made it through, and they can give you advice on how to handle certain things in life when you feel like everything is crashing down on you. So a mentor is very important, I feel like, for a teenager, or if you've been through some trauma. If you've been through any traumatic experiences when you was younger, then seek a counselor or a therapist, because I'm telling you, a mentor, a counselor, or a therapist are assets that will help you in the long run. And they will help you learn how to manage life, manage your emotions, control your emotions, manage stress, and just help you through situations. Number 7, it is okay to grow apart as friends. When you're a teenager, you think you're going to remain friends with the people that you're currently friends with forever. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the same college, we're probably gonna live together in the same dorm. And not to be a negative Nancy, but most likely it's not gonna happen that way. Sometimes friends grow apart, they grow different interests, they move, they choose different career paths. Maybe they'll start working straight out of high school, maybe they'll go to college, maybe they'll go to a different college, or maybe they might go to the same one as you, but because you guys are majoring in something different, you might not even cross paths all that much. And that is okay. It is okay to make new friends. You may grow apart or you may remain friends, but if you don't, that is okay. That is a part of life. And last but not least, the last piece of advice I would give myself as a teenager is that bad times do not last forever. And the reason why I say this is because I, as a teenager, spent a lot of time depressed, especially during the latter years of my high school career. I remember, like, I went on the bus one time and the bus driver was just like, "Why are you looking so sad?" Like, it was just all in my face. I was very, like, dejected. Honestly, I did not care for life. I'm laughing right now, but I'm so serious. Like, things were just going, like, really bad. But I made it through. I'm here today. And if you're a teenager and if you feel like life is just not worth it, I would like to let you know that you're gonna have moments of joy, moments of happiness, and you're gonna have moments where everything just completely sucks. But it is not the end of the world. You have to grow through those tough situations and it will make you a better person. I promise you. The other side is always right there. Situations are temporary. You are not going through it by yourself. More than likely than not, somebody has been through something similar. I feel like there is a purpose for everything. So there is no point of making permanent decisions off of temporary situations. So yeah, that is it, you guys. Do not forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And I'm glad to be making videos again and moving into a new direction. So yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Oh, I got my braces off. Everyone, it's Monique. Oh, I got my microphone.